I have found the problem and it works again. Yeah, there was a capacitor, an SMD capacitor dead, and that was somewhere here, right? No, right, somewhere there. Here, you see, I just desoldered. So I have checked one by one the 10 microfarad capacitors, and this small motherfucker was the problem there. Sorry, I have no light on them. Yeah. I just saved a television piece on the fucking street. So repariert worden. Probeweise 10, also 2 Stück von 10 Mikrofarad SMT Kondensatoren fehlen noch. Die Television ist jetzt verbunden mit dem Handy und Signal weg. Ja, weil mein OTG-Adapter ist nicht so gut. Ja, jetzt kommt es wieder. Mein OTG-Adapter ist scheiße. Habe ich anderen. Also provisorisch repariert worden. An der Straße im Zombie-Apokalypse. Peace! So here we come again. Save us, Jesus, please. I opened it up again to show you what I made with the television. It's 47-inch. Let's see. And I have to put some more capacitors at the LCD panel here. And here it is. 47, so 47. No, 43. 43. So it's nice. There is the model number. So the problem was, it was not easy to repair. First time I went, maybe, hello doggy. First time I meant maybe only the lights are out, but like this is better because to repair, to change the lights, that is more difficult than. So it was also not easy, but compared to that to open the chassis and have the risico to break the LCD, better not to open for LEDs for now. So what I had to do, if you see many people in YouTube are just covering these cables, these flat cables with some scotch isolating tape. They are covering the feet, the pins like this distance I signed it. They are covering this with isolation tape, but that is not so. Like this shit here, I have tried that method, but didn't work, thanks Lord, because that is not a solution. The display was totally dark, not totally, because the LCD lighting, the background lighting is working. And yeah, so the owner who has threw it away, he said me there was sound, so that's a good signal because the motherboard is working. I have checked, of course, first the power supply, it was also working. Then I have put some battery because it's alimented, it's supplied by 13 volts, about 13 volts, yeah. Nothing else on the panel, just some digital feedback maybe. And the waking up voltage, the 3.3 volt, comes from the motherboard, so it means it's supplying 13 volts going at the motherboard, and on the motherboard you see some DC step up and step down modules. This is here the digital amplifier for the loudspeakers. This here, this part of the motherboard going to the speakers. So first of all you have to disconnect these cables and unscrew. It was here. So unscrewed everything, and there are the elements, the capacitors. Here was one, it fell down, I lost it. But now I will replace again. Take another motherboard. It was a power supply for printer, and I have desoldered all the capacitors, the bigger capacitors, because I already knew that those are going sometimes in short circuit, and that is why it didn't work. So the best way, always prove those capacitors, yeah. Don't make the other method which many people are doing in YouTube. They are covering, as I showed you, this part of the connector. That is not a good idea. So fuck them bitches, sons of bitches. Always repair it properly, because it needs it and finish. So now I will put here again capacitor here, and also here. That here was it broken. So that capacitor was the same like here. You see? That was dead and made short circuit and fucked up the whole picture. But now it is working. It is working, but I want to be sure and put some 10 microfarad. They are all 10 microfarad. I mean all. But buffering capacitors for the analog voltage power supply. So let's do it. So I desoldered some capacitors. I tested them if they are short circuit. They were all good, and so there was a little bit trouble to get into the right place. There was absolutely nothing before, so I have put a condenser like this capacitor, and there I made some, still have short circuit? No, but I have to clean it up. Okay, so there I made some short circuit because I have no flux soldering flux. I don't have, and with this it is not for SMT, you know, this soldering iron, and the cable is too short, but I have got it. Hopefully it will work. And yeah, so let's try it. Plug it together again and try. So one more trick: if you don't want to lose your screws and want to attach it to the screwdriver and hold it like this, just put a magnet at the screwdriver and ta-da! So here is it again. I opened it up because there was a small tiny short circuit on the panel. You see, into the middle I have put this bigger one, the capacitor, and as I said you before, I made complete short circuit with soldering iron. I had to clean that, but it was not perfect. And on the left side of this small SMT capacitor there was a millimeter of short circuit made. I made that with soldering iron, so I had to clean that, and now it is working again. Thanks Lord, thank you Jesus. And I wish to make protest for children. I want to make protest for children against pedophilia with this monitor. And as you see, it is working again. Just wait for the picture. There will be a sign, a nice picture and text that it has no input. So be careful. And there is the picture. So we saved that, and I hope you enjoyed the video and you learned something just like me. Until yesterday I had no idea what with the television work is. So I saw some movies in YouTube. There are so many bad movies. It's consuming 7 amps. It's a little bit too much. 7 amps from the battery via inverter, but it's nice. And yeah, so I kept going to find some solution, and there was a really good guide to properly check all the components, the capacitors and the panel, and how to change that and what to care about. So okay, let's work. Make protest for children against pedophilia. Save us Jesus, save the innocent. Here it is, the program which I am using. It is dark. It's dark. Let's open something. So there we see some picture, and yeah, God bless you all. Peace. Save us Jesus. Peace for all the creations.